So this is a tutorial on the Crazy 3x3x3 cube Mars. And for this one, I'll be splitting it up into 3 sections. Okay, so first thing you have to do is to identify which sides move separately with the circle and which sides move the same. So for me, the white, green, and yellow move together with the circle, while the red, blue, and orange move independently. So the first thing you want to do is to find the 3 that move independently. So for me it's orange, blue, and red. And find the one in the middle. That'll be blue. So first I'm going to solve the cross for this blue side. And first I want to put in the inner edge piece. So this part should be pretty straightforward. So once you get that in, I want to get in these outer edge pieces with these inner edge pieces for the surrounding sides. So I see blue and white here, and I'll try to put that one in first. So now that I'm looking around here, I don't see any white edge piece. So I have to put one in. So I'll move this out to the side, and the yellow side, which is fixed, I can move that one up. Now there's a white. And the red side, which moves independently, I'll move it out of the way, move the white over, and reinsert it. So now I have this edge piece completed. And I'll move this blue back up. And I want to do the same with the other 3 edge pieces. So first I'll match the blue part, the outer edge blue part, with the inner edge blue part. And I want to take it over to either the orange or the red side, which moves independently. And I'll move a blue down to this side as well. And I'll match them up. Now I need a yellow edge piece over here. So I see one over here. I'm going to move this over to the red. Take it out of the way. Replace this green with the yellow. And once I reinsert it, I have that piece completed. Now this blue and red piece. So again, I want to solve this blue side first. And from here, I'll move this out of the way and reinsert it into the blue. Now I need a red edge piece. I'll move that over here. And from here, I'll substitute it with the red. Now I only have this one left, and I'll use the orange side for this. So the blue outer edge piece is over here, the inner edge piece is on this side. Move it out of the way. Match it up with the blue. And now I need an orange. So from here, on the red side, move it out of the way. Match it up with the orange. And now I have all the edge pieces completed. But, as you can see, although all these edge pieces are completed, they're not in the correct order. So to fix that, take the yellow or the white side, or whichever side is fixed, and we're going to use the regular 3x3x3 algorithm to rotate these edge pieces. So that'll be R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. As you can see, they're rearranged a little bit. These 2 are correct, these 2 are not. So I'm going to move it over here, and I'll rotate these 3. So again, R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. As you can see, they are now all in the correct order. So now I have my first cross completed, and now I want to move on to the second layer edge piece. So now I want to start with the inner edge pieces for these independent sides. And all I have to do is use the top face, the green side, and insert them. So move this one up and substitute it with an orange. Same thing to this side, and I'm done with this side. So now I want the reds over here, and right now there are no reds over here, so I have to move them up. So So I see a red over here. I can just substitute it out. And then I'll insert it into the red side. I see another one. Do the same thing. Now my red side is completed and my orange side is completed. Now for this next part, I want to first match up the outer edge pieces for these pieces with the yellow or white and then insert them. So over here I see an orange and white piece. That should go down here. And first I want to match up the white with the white inner edge piece. That will be right here. So to do that, I have to move this over to an independent side. And I'm going to do the same algorithm I did earlier to move this over here. So that will be R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. As you can see, this white is connected. Now from here, whichever color is on the bottom, I want to match it up with that center. So since the white is on the bottom, I want to match it up with the white center. If this orange was on the bottom, I would match it up with the orange center. And from here, I have to move to the right. So from here, I'll do F, R inverted, F inverted, R. And that edge piece is completed. Now I want the other white edge piece. That one's over here. So first move it out. And again, I want to match this white edge piece with an inner white edge piece. There's one right here. So I'll do that algorithm again to match these two up. It's R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. And again, the white is on the bottom, so match it up with the white face. Now this one has to go left. So I'll start with F inverted, L, F, L inverted. And that edge piece is completed. Now the same thing on the other side. Here I see the yellow and red. I want to match up this yellow with the yellow inner edge piece. That one's right here. So starting from here, I'll do the same algorithm again. So R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. Now the yellow's on the bottom, so match it up with the yellow face and move to the right. So F, R inverted, F inverted, R. That edge piece is completed. Now this one, the orange and yellow. So again, I had to match up this yellow with an inner edge yellow piece. But right now, I can't do that because the yellow side is on the top, and the top does not move independently. Therefore, this will never match up with that yellow. So the first thing I have to do is to rotate this edge piece all the way around. So I'll use another 3x3x3 algorithm for that. It's F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted. Now that's flipped around. So now I can move it to an independent side like the red or the orange. And from here, I just want to match this yellow with an inner edge yellow. So I'm going to do the edge orienting algorithm again. That's R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. Now the yellow's on the bottom, so match it up with the yellow center. It goes to the left, so I'm going to do F inverted, L, F, L inverted. And my second layer is completed. Okay, now I want to solve the top cross. And this one, I want to solve just the top without worrying about these inner edge surrounding pieces first. So first, I want to get as many of these inner edge greens onto the top as possible. And to do that, I'll just use I want to make sure that the fixed sides are on the front and the top, and independent sides are on the right. So from here, I'm going to use the same algorithm I did previously to move these greens up to the top. So that would be F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted. Now there's two. And I can do that one again. But right now, if you know how this algorithm works, it moves the piece that's down here up to here. but also move the piece that's over here down to here. So right now, even if I use the algorithm, this piece will move to the bottom while this piece moves up. Therefore, only 2 green pieces will show. So before I do anything, I want to orient these pieces first. So I want to move this blank spot over to here. I'm going to use an independent side and orient the edge pieces again. So R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. So now, this green edge piece will move over here, but there's no piece over here that will move to the bottom. So if I do this algorithm one more time, I'll do F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, and F inverted. And as you can see, there are 3 pieces that are now on the top. Okay, so now this last part is the trickiest part. So what you have to do is you have to get 2 of these outer edge pieces that are not solved, and you need one of them to have a green and one of them to have a color other than green. So right now they both have green, so I can't solve it from here. So I'll just use the same algorithm several times to try and get it to the position I want it to be in. Okay, so right now I ended up solving all the green edge pieces, but these outer edge pieces are not solved yet. So I have to keep rotating them until I get it to the position I want it. So still, it's not complete yet. Okay, so now there is 2 outer edge pieces that are not solved. 2 of them are. And one of these edge pieces has a green, and another one does not have a green. So from here, I want the piece that has the green to have a green down here as well. So this outer edge piece already has a green on the top. I also want a green on the bottom. So that will be right here. So I'll use the edge orienting algorithm to place this piece right here. So R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. So as you can see, now this outer edge piece that has to be solved has a green on the inside, on the top, and on the outside. And I also want the other piece that has to be solved to be directly opposite of it. In this case, it's already like that. If it wasn't, then you just use that same algorithm I just used to orient them into this scenario. So now with the piece that has 2 greens, I want to put that in front of me, and the piece without any greens has to be in the back. So from here, I'm going to do F, R, U, R inverted, U inverted, and F inverted. And now all the greens on the top are solved. Now all that's left to do is to match up these outer inner edge pieces. And to do that, I'll just use the same edge orienting algorithm. So from here, I'll do R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. And sometimes this kind of scenario occurs where there's only 2 pieces that are not solved. And as you should know by now, usually this algorithm that I use, it always moves 3 edge pieces. So no matter what you do from here, it won't get solved. So to avoid that, you want to first have the white and the yellow edge pieces not solved. So therefore I have to solve these 2. So I'm going to use the same algorithm. Now the orange is solved. And I also want the red solved. Okay, so right now, this white and this yellow is not solved. And the reason why I chose the white and the yellow is because they are the fixed sides. So now from here, I'm going to have those two on the independent sides. And I'm going to move a white piece up to the top. From here, I'm going to do the algorithm one more time. This time, I'm going to move this one over here, so the white will match with the white. This piece will move over here, the white will match with the white. And this piece will move over here, so the yellow will match with the yellow. So this one is going to be R inverted, U inverted, R, U inverted, R inverted, 2U, R. And just move it back to how it was. And now all these pieces are solved. Now all that's left to do is to orient the whole pieces so that they can match up. And right now, these two pieces are correct, these two are not. So I want to this time I want to start with the independent sides on the front and the fixed sides on the right. Now from here, if I move this piece here, that piece there, and that piece there, so making a counterclockwise motion, they should all be in their correct places. So R, U, R inverted, U, R, 2U, R inverted. Now as you can see, all these edge pieces are solved.